आमच्याकडे असच असतं. Have you ever heard such lines post marriage? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching my first video. Also, a big thank you for pouring so much love and support in the comment section. I'm Shraddha Rane and I have written 2 books until now, Monday Mornings Done Right and My Brave Lady. Today, that is for the very second video, I'm going to dive deep into an unsaid and rarely discussed topic. This topic is often overlooked and never considered as a point of discussion at any arranged marriage meetings, and strangely, not even in love marriages. Mine was a love marriage, and this video has come out from my personal experiences. When two people decide to marry, they talk about a lot of things such as finances, children, future plans, cooking, how much to be spent on the one-day event, and even cultural differences for that matter. But still, one thing is overlooked which is incredibly important: the differences in ideologies in two families. Why aren't we talking about this more? In my 2 years of marriage, I've been constantly thinking about this. Marriage is a beautiful union of two people, but it's also a merging of two different cultures, traditions, and ways of life. I often hear about the joys and challenges of marriages, but the ideologies of the households is frequently left out of the conversation. And trust me, it's something worth discussing. I'm not talking about the difference in caste or religion. I mean to say the thought processes, the priorities, and the beliefs. I'll explain you with one example which I have experienced and suffered to some extent because of this one difference. When I stayed with my parents, we didn't travel a lot. In fact, we've hardly had 2 to 3 vacations together in the entire span of me living with them. Also, we seldom visited our relatives. And whenever we did, it was only for at most 2 days. It wasn't that we didn't like going on vacations or staying over at our relatives, but we had our own set of ideologies. My father is a workaholic and extremely disciplined man. He loves his work and would rarely take leaves from his office. Likewise, when I started reading books and eventually writing them, I too loved staying back home and working even on weekends. Because weekends were a boon to my writing. I wasted no time on holidays as well. Because it meant I could do the thing which I loved the most and was passionate about without any hindrance. As it was very difficult to spare time for it on weekdays. Cut to when I got married and started living with my new family, I would always be taken aback by the ability to travel so frequently. Apparently, each one in the family is a passionate traveler and loves visiting new places, except for me. We went on 2 to 3 long vacations every year and several short ones, be it staying at a relative's place or discovering new place. My head would spin at the thought of traveling, because that meant I couldn't write or read even on weekends. When at times I would object or say no, all I got to hear was, आमच्याकडे असच असतं. Have you ever heard such lines post-marriage? See, this is the difference I'm talking about. In your case, it might be something else like sleeping habits of the family or spending habits. Let me be clear here, nothing is right or wrong, nor my father's ideologies, neither my husband's side of the families. The point of discussion should be how we tackle them together so that they do not clash. See, for a man, it is easier to deal with this difference than for a woman because she's going to be staying forever in that new house until she dies. Because he will have to face his wife's family once in a while, unlike for her. Makes sense, right? I'm not saying it's not difficult for men, but it's definitely harder for women to adapt to the new ideologies and accept them in the long run. So what can we do to bridge these ideological gaps? Number 1, open communication. Talk openly about your ideas, about life, habits, way of living, and expectations. understanding and respecting each other's culture is the first step towards building a harmonious relationship. Number 2, educate yourselves. Take the time to learn about each other's ideologies. And remember, no two families are the same. I took 2 years to understand and adapt to my new home. Number 3, don't play the blame game. Remember, I said nobody is wrong, it's just each one has their own ideologies about living their lives. Stop saying, Amchya kade asach asta. Instead, help your partner feel comfortable in every awkward and new situation. Don't force your partner to follow your way of living. Let it come naturally with time. I'm glad I've attained this relationship with my husband over a course of time through constant communication. And last but not the least, embracing the differences in marriages can lead to a deeper connection, mutual respect, and a richer life together. So, let's start talking about it more and celebrating the beautiful evolution of ideologies that make each marriage unique. So, comment down your views on this important topic. I'd love to start a fruitful discussion. And thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful discussions. Until next time, take care and embrace the diversity in love and marriage. Also, check out the pinned comment for an interesting fact. Bye!